We gaan straks luisteren naar Peter Somuah, een trompetist die nog maar 3 jaar in Nederland woont, al heel goed Nederlands praat, maar ook ongelooflijk snel zich ontwikkeld heeft. Al met zijn tweede album bezig is en met de hele band komt opdragen.
Heeft er Edison al te pakken? Dat is waanzinnig. Je is hier inderdaad relatief kort, jong nog, in de 20. Zo spelen.
Als je je dan zo manifesteert, dus daar moet je bij zijn. Welkom. We gaan hem een deels in het Nederlands proberen.
Ja.
Je woont een aantal jaren pas in Nederland, klopt dat?
Ja,
Hoe lang?
3 jaar.
3 jaar?
Ja.
En dan al zo Nederlands spreken, petje af. En
Bedankt.
jij hebt je omringd met allemaal muzikanten vandaag uit Rotterdam. Is dat je home base?
Ja, klopt. Ja.
Ja? En hoe kom je aan deze muzikanten? Want je hebt niet op het conservatorium gezeten, of wel? Codarts?
1 jaar. Ja,
1 jaar.
Ja.
But finally you have met these people
Right.
in Rotterdam and you invited them to play with you.
Yeah, yeah. I first met Jens Meyer, the drummer.
Yeah.
And Jesse, and then they introduced me to the rest.
Where did you meet them?
It was at Dizzy Jazz Cafe.
Dizzy?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Famous
right.
cafe in Rotterdam.
Yeah.
And the drummer told me that you went with them to Ghana, where you come from.
Yeah, yeah.
It was very impressive, he said. So what can you tell about your musical background and your background from Ghana?
Yeah, from Ghana, it's mostly groove based, you know, and very into the music and feeling the music. Yeah, and also with dancing and all that, you know. So the music is like part of the people, and from childhood, you know, you be dancing the traditional dance and also playing the traditional drums. The
Also for you,
congas.
you also did the traditional
I also did, you know, like for the rhythm. So for you to grow up and then you are already, you know, like the rhythm is in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Ghana is famous for its musical background, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So everybody learns to with music around them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And when did you take up the trumpet?
It was when I was 14 years. I was in a high school, and then we had this instrument, and then I saw the trumpet. I was like, yeah, I want to play this, because I saw a lot of people in my neighborhood playing the brass band, you know, and the trumpet was always playing the melody, you know, like the lead.
Yeah.
And I knew the songs, and then I was like, no, man, I want to play this, you know, trombone playing other parts, you know, like, no.
Let me play the lead.
Right, yeah. So then I took the trumpet and then I started playing. Yeah.
And after 3 years you are in the Netherlands?
Yeah, klopt. Yeah.
And you have met some really nice musicians?
Yep.
So,
yeah.
and you write the music yourself?
Yeah. So I start, because I have this, like a form that I start the music, and then with the band I introduce the music to them, and then I tell them, express how you feel on the music. This is the basics, you know. Yeah.
Just on emotional level.
Yeah, also. So it's like the whole body, like everything, you know. Okay, this is the groove, this is the melody, this is, you know, bring your, like how you feel into the music. So it's collective. It's a collective feeling, you know.
And I've noticed that you did a recording just a couple of years ago, and now already a second one. So that's quite fast to do a second recording in such a short time.
Yeah.
So how is that? Is it full of spirit? Or?
Right. It's full of spirit, yeah. And energy.
Yeah. And what can you tell about the difference between the first recording and this second one?
The first recording was starting something new, you know, just trying to bring out something and see how people will receive it, you know, because it was something new that I wanted to try, different from the scene, like what is already there, you know. So then, because it's a mixture of rhythms from Ghana and also like soul, groove, jazz and all that, you know, Afrobeat and all that.
Yeah.
So.
And makes that also the possibilities to play on different stages bigger? Because I read something about you playing on a Eurosonic Noorderslag.
Yeah.
Is that a whole new spectrum to play with this music? like pop festivals and...
Right. Yeah, because the music that I make is for everyone, you know. Music, in a way, I don't really have any division in mind when I write the songs. So when you listen to this new one, it has like soul, R&B, jazz, you know, Afrobeat, everything, you know.
What can you tell? You mentioned a couple of times the rhythm in Ghana.
Yes. Growing up, then you are introduced to it, so then you grow up with it, so then it becomes part of you, and you don't have to go and learn it, you know, because they are complicated. Because it's inside me, I can feel it. Then
can you give us an example on the trumpet of a sort of combination of rhythm and melody?
Okay.
Wow. That's nice.
So it's like drumming.
Yeah. So you feel at that moment the percussive influence in the melody.
Yeah.
You play percussion yourself also.
Yeah.
I think everybody in Ghana who plays an instrument like that also plays percussion.
A lot of them is quite, I would say is...
Connected.
90%, yeah.
But you don't play percussion in this band?
No, sometimes I try to do, but sometimes I just leave it for Danny, you know, to play it, yeah.
But you sing?
Also, yeah, doing everything a little bit, you know.
And can you something about learning the trumpet in Ghana? Because you said you chose the instrument.
Yep.
You saw it on high school.
Yep.
You picked it. How further? You have the instrument. How do you teach yourself then? Did you have a teacher?
Yeah, that was in the high school. It was sort of a marching brass band.
Yeah.
And after high school, then, you know, you are no more in the school, no part of the band. So then I started playing on my own, and then I met a friend who introduced the music of Miles. So then I'll be playing, and then just with an ear, I'll just play along, you know. Yeah, I didn't know what I was playing, but yeah, just playing until, you know, I became really playing along and getting the notes, you know. Yeah.
And when was the moment when you start like thinking, I can do this?
Yeah, I kept on doing, and then at some point, you know, it's also like a language, you know, because I started learning Dutch when I came here, and then suddenly, you know, like I woke up, I was like, wow, I can hear this, you know. I put on the radio, I can easily hear what you're saying. I'm like, oh wow, you know. So it's sort of like that process, you know, like you keep on doing it, listening to Miles, Roy Hargrove playing along, and then one time you are like, yeah, you know.
Wow.
En waarom besloot je naar Rotterdam te gaan?
Yeah, that one we will talk about it at the backstage.
Maar bevalt het je in Rotterdam?
Ja, mooi, goed, ja.
Goed?
Ja, it's a good scene with multicultural things and people.
Goede muzikanten?
Ja, ook, ja.
En deze muzikanten luisteren goed naar jou?
Ja.
En wat zijn de plannen voor de toekomst?
De toekomst ziet er goed uit. The future is looking good because you won an Edison, which is a really big thing.
Yeah.
Just being here, getting the Edison, the future is bright.
Ja, we gaan een toertje in de fall.
En ga je dan spelen op de jazzpodia of ook op de poppodia?
Jazzpodia.
Jazzpodia.
Yeah. In Duitsland.
In Duitsland ook?
Ja.
And do you also play in Ghana? Is it possible? Is there a jazz scene to play?
Yeah, so we went to Ghana last year. We played about 5 gigs there. And we are planning also to go next year to also play again.
Was het een succes?
Ja,
was succes. En hoe voelt dat om met jouw muziek in Ghana terug te komen?
Yeah, it was a big thing, you know, because I never played my music in Ghana, you know. So it was the first time going with the band and playing for the Ghana audience.
Yeah.
So it was very a dream come true, you know.
Yes. And they want you to come back again, or not?
Yeah, we'll go back. And the band wants to go back, you know.
Yeah.
Let's go to Ghana, yeah.
And you think you want to go back also as a teacher for workshops, or you want to spread your influence of the music in Ghana too, or not?
Yes, I recently went back in January this year, and then I gave a workshop to the students there. It was about 500 people.
Wow.
In the workshop. It was very big.
500?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
500.
And what did you bring from the Netherlands to Ghana? Because you said from Ghana to the Netherlands you brought the rhythm, the cultural rhythm you learned, but what did you bring back from the Netherlands to Ghana in a workshop like this?
Yeah, I kind of brought a bit of structure. You know, like how the people there can have a bit of structure to not everything but some things, you know, if they want to achieve it or how to go about things, you know. Yeah.
You want to inspire them also to pick up the instrument and make music.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, man. Thanks for the interview. I hope you will have a lot of success in the tour in the Netherlands and in Germany.
Yeah.
And this, we're gonna see you with this outfit, I guess. Right. Beautiful outfit, man. And good luck with the music.
Thank you, Bill. Right.